Hello everyone, Niko Amii here, and today we have a new Pokken Tournament trailer, and it's really exciting because this game, at first, I didn't think it was ever really going to come out. I had hopes for it, but I thought it'd be a Japan-only release, and it's not. It's actually coming to the United States. And from the trailer, we've received lots of information, and I've seen a video. It's from Go Nintendo. I'll leave a link in the description below, and also for the trailer I'll leave a description below. And I'm just going to give my opinion on the game and the trailer we got and all that stuff. So to begin, the game looks really finely polished, and by that I mean it looks like a really cool futuristic game with lots of cool. I'm not talking about the mechanics. I'm talking more about just the style and the graphics and the art and just the style of the game. It's very futuristic, and it's not it's a bit distracting, but it doesn't take away. It fits. You know what I mean? Although it is a Pokemon game, it's not really. Pokemon isn't particularly. I can't talk. Futuristic, but the theme of the futuristic just style, I thought it fit well and it sat well. It's sometimes the game did feel a bit like there's too much going on, like it was a cluster, you know. If you watch some battles in the link below, there was some battles that I saw. They looked very good. They looked like PS4 graphics. They looked really good. But the problem was sometimes as a fighting game, it looked like there was too much going on. It's not like Smash where it's more like, not basic, but it's more simple. This game is very complex. At least that's what I saw from the trailer and the fights that I saw. Not the fighting per se is complex, but there's just so much going on articulately, and so many just like particles and just things are happening in the background and in the foreground, and it's a bit distracting in a way. But it looked really nice. It wasn't too distracting to the point where it looked bad. It wasn't like way too many particles that lagged either. It was very good. And from the trailer we know now it's 1080p, 60 frames per second, which is what the game needed. It's a fighting game. Very good. So that's more of the art style that I noticed. I know, it's weird. Everything just changed, but yes, I was in the middle of doing the video, and then I left. Now I'm back with the rest of it. So, other things I've noticed from the trailer and the gameplay from Nintendo Life, not Nintendo Go. I'll leave a link to Nintendo Life, because that's where I saw the most of the gameplay that I saw. I don't want to blind you. So the other things I saw were trainer customization. Now, I didn't even know this really was a thing. I thought it was like there would be like 3 or 4 trainers you can choose from, and you can pick one of them to be. That is not the case. There is really good personification and changes you can do to yourself in the game, like more than in X and Y almost. So it's really exciting to see, because basically anyone can be their selves in the game. Now, I thought it was just going to be picked from one of these 5, but no, it's actually full-on customization. And along with that, there's customizations with your moveset, customizations with in your battling. Like, you can pick your character, but there's also 2 supporting Pokemon you can pick too. And of the roster is pretty huge. You have, just off my head, Suicune, Weavile, Sceptile, Blaziken, Charizard, Gengar, Chandelure, Garchomp. You have all, like, tons and tons, a Braixen, tons of Pokemon like you can use, and I think it's really cool. And Mewtwo, Shadow Mewtwo, those are just the ones. I know there's more too. Charizard, Gardevoir. I think I named most of them. Yeah, I think most of them I named. But yeah, you have tons and tons of Pokemon, and that's not just enough. You also have teams like Umbreon and Espeon, Dragonite and Voltorb, and stuff like that. So you not only get to choose which Pokemon you can use in a fight, but also 2 Pokemon to go along with you, and you can be your own trainer. So that's pretty cool. You get customizations. I'm pretty sure there is a training mode. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I don't think you can just go in there and play. I think you actually have to train your Pokemon, like if you played a Pokemon game, because you get to buff attacks, defenses and all that stuff. I don't think there's a real big advantage, but it's just something I kind of caught on. Don't count me out on this, but it looks to me that the Pokemon with Mega Evolutions that can Mega Evolve are better than the ones who can't. Now, there's a burst mode or something like that, and that's when they would Mega Evolve, or if you're not a Mega Evolving Pokemon, you just get like a little aura around you. Now, I don't think, technically speaking, the Mega Evolutions are better, but from what I've seen, the power buffs and just the overall power you gain when you Mega Evolve over a normal Pokemon who can't Mega Evolve is pretty substantially bigger. Again, I could be wrong, but it's just something I picked up on. And I could see myself using the Pokemon that can Mega Evolve more than the Pokemon who can't Mega Evolve. Just because it just seems like you get more out of it, you know? It's two different forms you can go into. Now, the Mega Evolving Pokemon are Charizard, which goes into Charizard X, not Charizard Y. I personally like Y better, but I know X is the more popular one. Gardevoir, Garchomp, Sceptile, Gengar. A lot of them can Mega Evolve, but not all of them. So I'm again not sure, but I think the ones who can Mega Evolve probably have a bigger advantage than the ones who can't. And maybe they do have they make up for it in other ways, like base stats and stuff. But again, that's just something I kind of picked up on while watching the gameplay in the trailer. Other things I noticed in the trailer, there's like a field mode that's different than the regular mode. I guess the field mode is more like a practicing area where you get to fight the computer to buff stats. Other modes I noticed are free battle, where you can just battle the computer, which I think would be the field mode, but I think there's also a mode where it's just regular battling. There's also one where you try to beat the league and become the Pokemon champion, so I guess that might be the story mode. Again, this game hasn't come out in the US, so I'm not sure about all the modes, but this is just what I'm speculating from what I've been seeing from the games and the gameplay I saw. So there's like a story mode that's you try to become the champion like you do in the regular Pokemon games. And there's obviously an online mode. I wasn't able to see the online mode in action, but I think there is a ranking board and like a leaderboard, and like you get to gain rating points and stuff like that. If that's not the case, I hope it is. So besides that, nothing really else I'd like to bring up from what I've seen. All I know is this game looks really, really fun. Pokken Tournament and Lucario. That's one of the ones I forgot. You can and the one with the four arms. Yeah, him. I don't think I'm missing anyone else, but I probably am. Pikachu, Mach, the wrestling Pikachu, those two. I really hope there's DLC characters. When you look at the character roster, there's 2 spots open on each side, so there's no like capsule or like a selection for it. Obviously, there's not like a question mark, but it's just empty. So I'm thinking maybe they'll add 4 DLC characters. Who knows? It'd be a good idea in my opinion, especially if this game gets big, which I think it could be. This game looks really promising. It looks really fun. It doesn't look like an exact copy of Tekken, and it also doesn't look too similar to Smash Bros. Either. It's kind of like a more like Tekken than Smash Bros. Obviously, but it definitely is its own game, I think, and it's worth getting. It's not just Tekken with a Pokemon skin exactly. They did say that some of the Pokemon's movesets and stuff were similar to Tekken's characters, which I didn't see, but yeah, I think it's different enough to where Pokemon fans will love it. It'll be basically Tekken, but with your favorite Pokemon, not skin-wise, but there's also your own Mega Evolutions and all that. So, I'm definitely going to get it. It comes out March 18th in the United States. I'm not sure wherever else. I think North America all gets it that time. Now, if you were to decide between, I'll do a different video on this. Just subscribe right now for the video discussion. Zelda Twilight Princess or Pokken Tournament. Which one should you buy? Both are coming out March. Twilight Princess early March, mid-March for Pokken Tournament. So which one would you buy if you only had $60? I'll make a video about that. I already made my decision. It isn't obvious, but I'll talk about it in the next video. So if you like this video, it was just kind of analysis about the trailer and the gameplay that I've seen. I'm really excited that they have big character customization And yeah, I'll give a link to Pokemon Nintendo Life that I got the gameplay from that I saw, and also the trailer, the official trailer. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like it, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.